Welcome! I hope I'm not yelling, but it's pouring behind me. Today's dish is going to be a kind of a hearty comfort dish, great for a day like this, so follow me along. Oh, look at that. We're so cute. We have 6 cups or 48 ounces of chicken stock, and I just wanted to show you the container shape before it completely melts. I just always find it really cool. We're going to infuse some garlic. We have some shallots. We're going to put some herbs in. And I'm not going to reveal the rest yet because a lot of this is going to be kind of improvised. So come along, we're going to kind of find out together and see what happens. So while we get our stock melted, I just wanted to quickly talk about, I woke up this morning, it was a crappy, ugly day, and I just thought, I want to make something that feels really good, super comforting to eat. And so this whole idea and video itself is done in less than 24 hours. Hopefully it's okay. Hope you like it. Alright, so back to our recipe. You saw me cut a whole bulb of garlic in half, and I'm slicing a shallot as best as I can. We're dumping all that into the stock with some herbes de Provence and some freshly ground black pepper. And now we're going to move to peeling our potatoes. This part I feel like is pretty obvious, so we're going to do one, and then magic, boom, they're all going to be done. That was great timing. We're again cutting the sides to make sure they're even, and I'm cutting them essentially into 1-inch chunks because we want them to remain big when we boil them and then bake them after. So really quick, let's talk about what this recipe actually is, because it's kind of a combination of two things. Very briefly, we're going to add baking soda into the pot because that'll help the outside of the potatoes get nice and craggly, help with the texture. So I consider this a mix between fondant potatoes and twice cooked. For me, twice cooked are boiled and then baked in the oven at a really high temperature for a crispy outside and soft inside. This came out perfect. Like a perfect mix of the two. All right, back to the recipe. Our potatoes have boiled for about 15 minutes. We are taking them out, putting them in a Pyrex 9x13 with some butter cut up. Then going to add a bit of paprika. We're going to cover the tops. We're going to add a little more herbes de Provence. And then the last bit is I'm going to flip these over. So essentially all of the seasoned part is going to be on the bottom. That's just going to help everything get nice and whatever, so it all tastes good. I don't know if there was any real reasoning behind it. We're then going to take some of that leftover stock, and you can see I'm straining it into the pan because it's going to cook. We're then going to bake at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for 45 minutes, flipping once halfway because we want both sides to have similar textures. So here we are. We are 13 minutes in, and I just picked that time arbitrarily because I just came to check. Turn the light on, saw all the stock boiling. Yeah, it's not super exciting yet. I'll show you when we flip them. The end is really when things are gonna kind of come to life, so stay tuned. 25 minutes later, we're ready for our flip. So I have it's actually what I used to flip my burgers on the griddle, but perfect for here. Using my gloved hand to help flip. And of course, got to pull one out to taste. 20 minutes later, look at these. You could see the liquid boiling. It's super thick on the bottom. And yeah, these are going to be amazing. Is it necessary to say wow? Looks absolutely amazing. The last thing we're going to do before we say these are done is just flip them one last time so they get totally covered in that thick and reduced stock that was in the pan. Now here we are, the moment we've been waiting for. Wow. That is crazy good. Super soft, so texturally there's no crispness, but all of the stock, I'll show you that. Almost all of the stock has been absorbed by the potatoes, so it is like a luscious, pillowy something. It's super smooth though. It's almost like the texture of mashed potatoes, but with a ton more flavor. So, wow. I hope every idea I had went from start to finish like this in half a day. Fantastic. These came out great. Hope you enjoyed. Be creative. See what happens. You never know. See you at the next one.